here for, we really understand what we are here for, and we'll be able to start preparing our minds to take in some certain things because we are here to learn. We're here to go back, like after this course, they were supposed to sleep with thinkings, plans in our head, different mindset, and like, oh, I could have done this better. I think I will start this. So I had to like grow, right? So if you're with your Bible, with your book, that is a very good one. But importantly, just come with your mind and your head and yourself. So yes, I'm going to start with a very story. So I am Peace Roberts and I am a product designer. Yay! So I've been a product designer for the past 5 years, and I remember my first 3 months in product design. I was just in my house. Then I got a particular message from a friend, and the friend was like, "Peace, there's an hackathon." I'm like, "Hackathon? Which hackathon?" I just learned what design was. I just learned that product design is product design, that they used to use Figma to design and all of those things. And I just knew that I could do a bunch of screens, funny looking screens that looked like they were applications. To me, that period, they looked like they were real applications. So yes, I did the hackathon. We were quite young that very period. And when we came to present our application that we built, the panelists were like, "Oh wow, you guys did this. This is very beautiful. This looks really good. This design looks so impressive. This and that and this." And to cut the long story short, to God be the glory, we won the hackathon, and we were just 18, 17-year-old young, lovely children. And we had about people of like huge, that were like quite bigger than us, quite older than us at that certain period of our time, right? And we won, I think we won a millionaire at that period. And when I go home with my millionaire, I open my laptop and I'm like, no, I don't think this design, I don't think this design won this money. But come to think of it, that period, what they saw was a design, what they saw was something. Like they saw something that made sense to them. But because of how I saw myself having to like spend just 3 months, I was thinking that, I mean, to be very, very, very much good in something, I should have spent years, yeah, years upon years. I mean, they will say, what is your work experience? How many years? You've not spent 7 years, you cannot work with us, that kind of thing. So I was like thinking that at least I should have spent years. Yes, importantly, it's very much good to have spent years in a particular tech skill. Yes, very good. But that period of my life, I just spent about 3 months, and I already gained things that, I mean, I won my million. And I mean, after that particular time, a brand asked me to work with them. And I was like, I mean, I never saw myself this good. But if I had sat down and if I had said to myself that I wasn't good for the hackathon, I still need to sit down to learn, or I had said those words to myself, I would never have come out there to like show what I think I could do. And that period, it was later then that I understood that experience is the best teacher, and you yourself can teach yourself and help yourself with the experience that you need in life. I don't know. You must have heard of work experience. Yes, we have work experience, but we have you as an experience. So you can be your experience, you can make your experience. You don't have to wait to work with that company. You don't have to wait to work with that thing before you are being able to like show your work, before you're being able to like speak that you could do this thing, right? You can start already. So that period, I think it was the word that starts now. Those things I used to see start now. Be like, start what now? Well, at least that start now helped me. And this is where I am. Glory be to God. Who is excited about that? Yay! Okay. So are we not happy? We're so very much excited actually. Hallelujah. Amen. Glory. Okay. So we'll start today's meeting in full by inviting our first guest, which is Mr. Victor. Is a realtor and a content creator. He has been able to balance being a realtor and a very good content creator, making use of the social media in a very unique way. We all use Instagram, but we don't use Instagram like how Mr. Victor uses Instagram. So let's happily welcome Mr. Victor as he helps us with insights and things to go on Okay, we are done. Things to sleep well with. Okay. So, Mr. Victor, and yes, if you have questions, you should have questions. You can drop your questions in the chat area. You should please have questions. Drop your questions, and we will definitely check it and we will answer the questions. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, good evening, everyone. Can you all hear me clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, thank you. It's so good to be here tonight. I didn't expect this much people to be on this call, but you all are welcome, and I believe that we're still expecting more people. So yeah, as far as my eyes can see, I can see Adura Gbemi Olamide, I can see Moses Peace, Solanriwa Junwa, Adedamola, Adegoke Fiolua, Ademola Sanu, Ayojide Benjamin Oluwole, Daniel Olorunfemi. Oh my God, this is a lot of people. All right, Peace Robert, Teacher Emmanuel Kolawole. Welcome everybody. Welcome. I promise that this session is gonna be as interactive as possible. All right. Like I always say whenever I have the chance to speak like this, I'm not here to tell us to aspire to perspire or all those kind of talks. I'm here to give us practical things that have worked for me so far, and I believe that would work for you as well. Right. So, if you're on this call tonight, just be grateful that you're here tonight, and I believe that after this session, a part of your life will surely change forever by the special grace of God. So, thank you so much once again. Thank you for having me, Mr. Dolapo Olutoye. I can't move on without appreciating you. Thank you so much for having me. You're doing a great job, and I really celebrate you. Well done. So, going straight to the point. The topic that was given to speak on tonight is, you know, um, we're talking about career development and job opportunities, but the area that I was given to, talk on is leveraging social media for career growth and business success. One thing I like to say tonight is, and I want you to hold this on your left hand so that you won't use it to eat, like you, but people will say, social media is now the new oil money. Just accept that social media is not the new oil money. And um, as a person, as an individual, if you are not out there, let me be honest with you, you are putting a lot of money on the table, right? As a business person, as an entrepreneur, as a student, or whatever you're doing, if you're not out there, trust me, you are putting a lot of money on the table. And it is only the people that are visible that will reap the fruits of social media. It is only the visible people that will reap the fruit of social media. Before I start highlighting some points that I have tonight, I'd like to tell you something tonight that wherever career path that you've chosen for yourself, I there's one thing I always tell people: don't ever say that you're a shy person. Not even in this century. Don't ever say that you're a shy person. Because you cannot be broke and be shy. That's one thing I want you to know this night. You cannot be broke and be shy. One of the things that motivates me to do everything that I'm doing today, as of today, is because I'm broke and I'm not shy because I need money. I cannot be leaving money on the table. It's not possible. So, as a student, as an entrepreneur, as a business person, you cannot be broke and be shy. See, even if your dad has billions of dollars, you still have to work for your own money. You still need to work and also for your own money. So don't stop leaving money on the table. Stop saying that as a lady, you'll be saying, "Oh, I'm just a girl." In 2026, you're just a girl. As a guy, you'll be saying, luck will do it, luck will do it. See, don't ever put yourself in a position where life is not fair, and don't ever put yourself in a situation where you will be pitied. See, as a man, as a woman, don't ever put yourself in a position where you will be pitied. So it is better you take that action, take those practical steps now and start doing it now. Let me tell you something. When I was in school, when I was in university, there were so many things that I did, so many jobs that I did just because I needed to feed for myself. When I got to 300 level, my parents, second semester, my parent called me, told me, "Oh, Victor, due to business issues and all that, we won't be able to fund the rest of your university years. I was going to use 5 years. That was when I knew that I had already turned from a boy to a man. That point, I started selling pure water in the hostel. I wrote this paper. I wrote it. I placed it on the walls of the hostel around. Put it. Buy your pure water from room something something something, or call this number to get it delivered to your room. See, they will not teach you. There are some things that they will not teach you in school. Let me tell us. See, school is it's good to go to school just to be a learned person, just to be an just to be just to be a learned person. But there are some things that life will teach you. There are so many things that they won't teach you in school. Life will teach you. I started selling pure water. I was getting small cash before I got introduced to real estate. And from there, I started selling real estate as well. And from there, God has really been great. So, what I'm trying to drive at is there are so many circumstances that you face as a young person, as an entrepreneur, as a business person. It won't all be rosy for you. Just take that. It won't be all rosy, all beautiful for you. See, you just have to go through that phase. You just have to go through it. The glory is at the later end, though, but you have to go through that phase first. So, whatever situation that you're in right now, if you're feeling like, oh, things are not working, my business is not booming, this and this are not working, one thing I want you to know is that so far you are putting in the effort, so far you are putting in the work, the result will surely show. That's one thing I want you to know this night. So before we go forward this night, let me tell you something. Your social media is gradually becoming your digital CV. So now I want you to ask yourself this question. If someone discovers you today, as you're looking at me right now, if someone discovers you today, what would your profile tell them about you? What would your profile tell them about you? I personally have been putting around this perception that, oh, I am the biggest realtor in Africa. Am I the biggest realtor in Africa? Ironically, absolutely no. I am not. There are people closing deals in billions and
Mhm.
billions, but
Yeah.
the loudest person is the person that they will hear the most.
Yes, sir.
Why is this guy still trending every time? This Zazu Portable guy, even though he's not trending for the right reason, but because that's why he can never go down because he knows how to stay relevant. I mean, relevant in another way, but he knows how to position himself. If he sees anything, he will jump on it. If he sees this one, he will drag him. You will shall know that Portable is talking. If he's not releasing music, he's doing something. The loudest people are they see you as an individual, you know that the job that you are doing, you know that the business that you are building, you know that the work that you are doing is real, is genuine, and you are not push it out. And people that are not even doing close to what you are doing, not even doing better than what you are doing, they are out there pushing themselves out there, trying to find clients. Even though what they are selling is even scam, they are running ads, they are meeting new people just to sell to them. They are going out every single day. They are building personal branding around what is even fake. Not to talk of you as an individual that you know that what you are selling, what you carry is real and genuine. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to do better as an individual. We need to do better. Tell yourself, I need to do better. And there is more to what you can do. Let me be honest with us. There is more to what we can do. There is more. I'm sure nobody on this call is more than 50 years. I'm just saying, I'm sure nobody's in this call on this call is more than 50 years. Let's say we are 40 or 30. You are no more than 50 years. There is still more to what you can do. This is your building phase. As a youth, you cannot be sleeping in your house every single day, doing nothing, watching Netflix, or just doing anything that is not productive. No, you cannot. Visibility creates opportunities. A lot. Let me tell you something. The number of deals that have closed so far this year from January up to this moment has come from my IG account. The number of deals that have closed in real estate from January up to now. Now go and check my page. If you ever see a a, a video of me talking about real estate, it's very rare. Maybe one or two videos. Me
Yeah.
talking about what I'm selling. You will never see it. But the number of this, I am the this is not to act myself or anything. I am the second best selling salesperson in my company so far this year.
Yeah.
So visibility will create opportunities for you. Visibility creates. See, if you are hidden, is even the Bible even says it. Who lights a candle and puts it under the bushel? You cannot hide your light. You need to be visible. You need to be out there as a person. If you are selling real estate, if you are selling wherever you are selling, meet new people. Your contact alone cannot do the job for you. I used to think it's only real estate that you have to meet people or something. You need to meet people every single day. If you go to a restaurant to eat, connect. See, there is power in connecting with people. That's why they always tell us that let's go for events just to go and connect. There is power in connecting with people. I'm being honest with us. There are so many rooms that have entered this year just because of relationship that I've built with somebody. So don't look down on anybody. If you go for events, don't say I'm a shy person. Remove that shy, every spirit of shyness. I cast and bind it tonight in the name of Jesus. Is
Amen.
removed from your life. Go out there, meet people. Hi, good afternoon. I really love your dress. I love your shoes. And I love just to connect with you. I love what you do. This is what I do. I am a baker. I sell real estate. I am a this, I am a that. I'm an engineer. I am a software developer. I am a writer. I'm a poet. I am a this. Just tell them what you do. You don't know whether that will be the next door that will open up another opportunity for you to be on a global stage. You don't know. Visibility creates opportunity. You can be very good at what you do. Let me repeat that. You can be very good at what you do, but if nobody knows that you exist, your opportunities are limited. Your opportunities are what? They are limited. You can be the best. You can be the best. That's why this guy, Opeyemi Famakin, he calls himself the biggest food critic, the biggest perfume, the best smelling man in Nigeria. Is it the best smelling man in Nigeria? It's not even possible. But he calls himself that. So even if it's puff-up that you're selling, you can start saying I am the biggest puff-up maker in Nigeria. I am the biggest. Just see yourself as the biggest thing in whatever you are doing. Please, if you're a software developer, I am the best in software development. I am very good at it. I am the best. If you're a writer, I write excellently well. If you're a business person, my business is the best. If you are selling clothes, if you are selling shoes, I am the best. Yeah, thank you. I am the best photographer. Yes, I am the best. Let's start typing in the chat box. I am the best. Let me see that. I am the best. I am the best. I am the best. So whenever you wake up in the morning, you tell yourself, I am the best. I am the best realtor in Africa. I am this. I am that. I am the best engineer. I am the best nurse. I am the best doctor. I am the best this. I am the best that. Because you can have the skill. You can be skillful. You can be excellent. But without that visibility, opportunities are limited. So these are the things that visibility will do for you. Visibility will create clients. It will create jobs. It will create partnerships. It will create speaking opportunities. It will create brand deals. And it will create valuable networks. I'll take that again. Visibility will create clients, jobs, partnerships, speaking opportunities, brand deals, and valuable networks. So you need to be out there. You really need to be out there. There were so many people that used to comment on my content, and lately I started reaching out to them. I texted a few of them, and they were like, "Oh, Victor, I really love what you do. I really love to meet with you." Me, that I was even thinking that I'm less. Now the way they are seeing me, even is even like this. Me, that I'm seeing myself like that. I said the way they are seeing me is even like this. You don't know who is watching you. The social media is so vast that you can post a video today, and Elon Musk will see the video. That's the power of social media for you. You can post a video today and go to TikTok. You will see Cardi B commenting on people's videos. You will see big people commenting on people's videos. You can start doing things in the comfort of your house. You don't have to have the best of everything. You don't have to. You don't have to have the best of everything. I'm still coming back to that. So another thing I'll talk about is don't just create content. Build positioning. If you want to go into the content creation, don't just create content, build positioning. So what exactly what exactly do I want to do? What exactly do I want to do? Okay, now I want to start building, I want to start creating content around my brand. As you are giving them what you are selling, you are giving them a touch of humor, you are giving them a touch of educative content, balance everything together. I'm telling us what works this night. Sometimes you will see Pastor Olushola Olale, you will see him, sometimes you will come, you will just talk funny things. You will see Eric Gugwa, he will come, he will talk funny things. Some days he will talk, except he will speak very well into your soul. Some days he will just create funny content. See, you need to have that balance. You need to have that balance. Create structure around what you want to do. Okay, I want to start creating content around my business. All right, you create your videos on your product, you push it out, you create some funny content, you can push it out, you create some educative content around your product on why they should buy it, you educate them, push it out. You just balance it. I hope you're following me. Because content can get you attention. So positioning will tell them what to remember you for. Right now, people know me as this corporate content creator guy that sells real estate and he calls himself the Africa's top rated real estate expert. That's what people know me as now. Oh, he's a content creator, he works in the corporate space, he's also a real estate person, and because he's the biggest realtor in Africa. That's it. I'm okay with that. So far, you know that I sell real estate, I'm happy. So the first thing that people see after watching the funny content, they enter my page. What they see on my bio is Africa's top rated real estate. Oh, this guy is into real estate. Oh wow, let me even send him a DM. They send me DM will close deals. That's how it works. So they need to. So don't just create content. Let there be positioning. What do you want them to know you for? Do you want them to know you as the biggest software developer? Let it be there. Let it show on your profile. Let it show on your bio. Let them see it. Let it be very clear. You would see on Mr. Dolapo Olutoye's profile. I'm just checking it out. You see building people, building businesses, building purpose, business, tech, leadership, faith. Is already there. You know when you want to reach out to him, you already know what he's doing. Some of us, what we just put there is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 2. Is that what you are doing? Say Proverb Loveje. I'm not saying that you should not eat the word of God, but that's not it. Eh? You need it's very strategic. And it's not that this word of God is different in your heart. You just put it there for them to just think that you're a good person. And some of us, our character is not even good. Some of us, the reason why we are not even selling, the reason why we've not even met is because of your character is not good. You have bad character. You that I'm talking, all of you you have bad character. So you need to change. They say he who wants to be friends with somebody must first consider himself friendly. You need to be friendly before you say that you want to make friends or people to be friends with you. You need to be friendly. Eh? So you need to be friendly, be open. Whenever you meet people, smile. You cannot be going and just be looking at this. No. You smile with people. Life is not hard. Smile. I know that things may not be looking like it now, but trust me, I'm telling us this night. Take it. I'm telling you for a fact. It will get better. It can't get worse. It will surely get better. If your business is not going well, it will surely get better. I'm very, very sure. See, I'm I'm very, very certain. I'm just so sure that the future is bright. I'm just so sure. You might not be looking at it like it now, but I'm very sure. Once you have that conviction, see, it's just for you to have that conviction. Once you have that conviction, no matter what you are facing, no matter how the world, how the storm is pushing you, you will surely know that the end goal is breakthrough. So now, the fourth thing I want to talk about is your personality can be a part of your brand. That's why I'm talking. That's where I will now start talking about character. People don't just connect with people. People don't only connect with product and services. They connect with people. See, let me tell you something. Before people buy from you, they first buy into you. Now, let me explain that. Before they buy from you, they first buy into you. And buying into you means they can trust you. They've seen what you do. They can trust you. Some people, the reason why they just buy from me is because they know that, oh, this guy cannot even run away with my money. He's popular online. He cannot, there is nothing, they will drag him online. And so, me, so I know that what I want to sell for them to them is not fake, it's genuine. So before people buy from you, they first buy into you. So if as that's what I'm talking, you have to start working on your character. You need from now, start working on your character. If this was a real estate session, I would have taken us directly into it. But this one is not even real estate talk. But you really need to work on your character so that people can trust you. And this is how people trust you. They start noticing you. I will even bring it back to real estate. As a real estate person, if you are selling real estate and today you post your products, tomorrow you don't post, next tomorrow you don't post, 3 days you don't post, then after 4 days you now come back to now post, they won't even take you serious. It's not possible. They can't take you serious at all. But today you post, the first thing that they see in the morning is your content. The first thing that they see in the morning, they wake up, they pick up their phone. The first thing they see is your graphics, is your content, is what you do. They will always remember you. So people were telling me, was it not last week or last 2 weeks, that Victor, why is it that every time I wake up, I just open my Instagram, like it is your video that I first see. I like it like that. I'm very happy. It should just be chasing you as you want to sleep. It's my video that you have seen. You wake up, it's my video that you have seen. I like that. So you that you are selling something, people wake up in the morning, they don't even open their mouth to see whether they can talk or something. They grab their phone. So as they are grabbing their phone, that 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning, as they are opening WhatsApp, they are opening Instagram, let it be that it is your work that they are seeing first. Do you understand? Let it be that it is your work that they are seeing. So don't only connect, people don't connect with products and services, they connect with people, they connect with you first. Be genuinely interested in people, be genuinely interested in them. Oh, how was your day, sir? How you doing? How was your this thing? Be genuinely interested in them. So your humor, your story, your experiences, your opinions, and personality can make your professional brand memorable. You tell them if it's a guy that is posting, if it's a guy that you just met and is posting about maybe football, you just bounce with him. Are you a Man U supporter? He say, yes. There's this guy that came to my page yesterday. He lives in Dubai. Is a foreigner, he's not in Nigeria, and I think maybe Bisha a foreigner, all these big people that travel the world around. He just commented on one of my videos, and I just sent out his name. Oh wow. Thank you so much for engaging my content. He said thank you so much. I said I really love what you do. I really love your content. Then I checked through his page and I saw that it was during the last World Cup, he was bantering Messi. He didn't want Messi to win. Then I went back to his team and I said, so you were against Messi winning the World Cup? He said, yes. So are you a Madrid fan? He said, yes. I said, oh, I see. From there, with somebody that we've never met before, we already connected sharp, sharp. So you need to learn these things. You need to be genuinely interested in people. That's how to connect with people. So if I want to travel to Dubai now, if I go there, see, it might even be the one that will be sponsoring everything I will be doing because he's singingly rich. So I've built that relationship just a few hours. So now, talk less of people that you meet, just be genuinely interested in them. Oh, sister, I like this your this I like this your this thing. You can sell to them from there. I sell nice pajamas, oh, I sell nice shoes, oh. You really love them, oh. If it's a guy that you're selling to, you that say, your girlfriend or your wife will really love these shoes I'm selling. You, your this thing, I can develop this website for you. I can even give you this thing for free just to check it out. I see my work. Start pitching to people. If you're not telling them, see, blow your trumpet yourself. If nobody's blowing it for you, blow your trumpet. Nobody will even blow it for you. You have to blow your trumpet yourself. You have to blow your trumpet yourself. You tell them what you do. That's why you cannot sit at the comfort of your home and think that money will come and meet you. You don't chase after money. I learned that from my mentor. You don't chase after money. You chase after self-development and value, because value is being exchanged for money. So if you're saying, I dey find money, what are you doing that will bring you money? That's the question that you should ask yourself. What am I doing that will bring me money? It's not that I'm looking for 10 million naira. What would you do that will fetch you 10 million naira? What service can you render to people that will give you 10 million naira? That's the question you should be asking yourself. As an individual, you should not be saying that I'm looking for money. No, you don't look for money. You don't. You create value for people that will fetch you money. That's how life. That's the system that works with life. So number 5, consistency beats perfection. See, you can be perfect in what you do if you are not consistent. See, this consistency, it cannot be overemphasized. It cannot be. And youth, you can be consistent in watching series on your phone. You can be consistent with watching series, watching movies, talking up and down. You can be consistent with that. But when it comes to your business, you feel at that. No. One of the reasons why some certain people know me online now is because I drop videos as if I'm owing rent. That's the way I drop videos. They will think I'm owing rent or pumping is on my neck.
Yes, so
The
yes.
rest. Consistency. I have mastered it. See now, let me tell you something this time. It is consistency. Even when you are showing up, even on days that is not convenient for you, that's when consistency is really consistency. Consistency means showing up even on days that it is not convenient for you. That is when we know that consistency is really consistency. Sure you get. So if it's at the comfort of your house, you just shoot sharp, 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 that's not even consistent. If you are doing it, but when it is not easy, when the right gadget is not yet available, when you are not in the best of house yet, when you don't have the best of shoes yet, yes, you're actually going out to meet people. You don't have the best of clothes yet, but the ones that you have, you still iron in sharp, even if it's two, you still go out and meet with people. That's when consistency is really consistency. It is not consistency when it is easy. No, it is not. So you roll it. They will ask you that Alpha, calm down, okay, calm down. We will buy from you. Oh yeah, we will buy. We see how you show up. We will buy. Oh yeah, we will buy. Consistency beats perfection. It beats it day. Many people they wait for the perfect camera, they wait for the perfect logo, the perfect strategy, the perfect office, or the perfect moment. Meanwhile, someone with ordinary phone is publishing, learning, and improving. You will see some people, it will like say they are living in a hut and they are rolling out content that are getting millions of views. And some of you even have light in your house. You see, some of you even have light in your room. Eh? And some people they are inside the bush, they are rolling out content, and people are watching. So don't wait for the perfect phone. Don't wait for the perfect camera. Don't wait for start doing it. Start doing it. You don't need to have a tripod. You don't need to start doing it. Small. Practice small. You be growing small. There's this girl that I always see her videos. Day one of me creating content until I get to 10K followers, she will shoot the video. Day two, consistency. Consistency is so crazy. Day three, till day 100. So find a niche. If it's about your business, start telling people, I am the even if it's I don't know whoever will take this one, even if it's just for you to set the camera and for the next 50 days, you're saying that good morning, everyone. I am the best digital marketer in Nigeria. This is what I do. And you cut the video, you post it. Good morning, this is day 2. I am the best digital marketer in Nigeria. You post it. Good morning. My name is I am the best day 3. You post it. Before you post to day 100, one or two people will see it and they will come and patronize what you are doing. Oh yeah, let me see. There is this guy. He has been posting since this Davido this thing drop his song. In everybody's comment, I am the bassist something behind the video song. I am the bassist. I'm like, but boy, calm down. Everybody's telling me, he said, me, calm down, okay. For the video, I am the one who played the this thing. I am the one who played this thing. Inside to the end of comment section, inside P Square, inside everywhere. He has been commenting up and down just to get noticed. It doesn't take anything from you. So far, you are not stealing. It doesn't take anything from you. It doesn't. So you don't need to have the best of anything before you start rolling out things. So your first 50 pieces of content are probably going to teach you more than your first 50 hours of planning. Once you roll out that 50 content, trust me, one of it will do well and will generate what you want. So you start, you learn, and you improve. And number 6, don't chase followers, chase relevance. Please don't chase followers. If it's followers that you want to look for, that maybe that's the main reason behind your content creation. Trust me, you will get disappointed. You will get disappointed. Because if it was followers that pushed me to start content creation, I'll just give us this thing this night. If it's followers that 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 was the reason to get followers was the reason behind my content creation, maybe I wouldn't be here today. I may probably not. When I started content creation, I started because I've always known that, oh, I am this funny guy and all that. Let me just start putting smile on people's faces. That was the. If you wake me up in the middle of the night and say, Victor, what's the reason why you are creating content? It's just to put a smile on people's faces. That's my tagline. That's it. I've always known myself as this funny guy. So I'm not here to chase followers. I was just rolling out content. And it was doing well. I posted another one, it was doing well. I was not. Then people started following me. Let me break this to you. Let me break this to you. As at this time last year, August, as at this time last year, I was on 1,000 followers on Instagram. As at this time last year, I was on 1,000 plus followers. And this is 2026, 1 year after. Currently on Instagram, I am 85.2 thousand followers. On Facebook, 115,000 followers. On TikTok, 66.7 thousand followers. In the space of 1 year. I was never looking for followers. Me, I just wanted to put a smile on people's faces. Initially, I never knew what was even going to give me sales. I never knew. But because I positioned myself that, okay, let me just be creating this content. Even my boss was telling me that time, you people are not releasing educative content. You people are not telling people to come and buy. As that goes on, people started reaching out to me to buy lessons from me. It just takes little time. So if you're looking for followers, you will surely get. If I look, especially if you're looking for views, you will get disappointed. That's the truth. If it's views that you're looking for, you will get. See, it's even day 3 that you give up. When you post on day 1 and you see 20 views, the funniest part is your friends. This is a fact. Oh. Your friends will see your content. You will be like this. This is how they would look at me. Oh. They will swipe away, fam. Your own so-called friend.
Yes.
Strangers that will engage your content. So if you want to start content creation and you're thinking that, oh, it is my friends that they will support, see, that's your biggest heartbreak. Because your friends will never support. It's very rare for you to see friends that will start engaging your content. Because they don't want to do better than they don't want you to do better than them. I don't know. So you should take it or leave it. Your friends will not be your first set of customers or first set of people that will support your content creation. So it is strangers. So stop looking for views. If you post now and you are refreshing from 1 view, ni wari for something. If you refresh again, you will see you will see 1.2 views. Now 1.2K, 1.5 people most of that's what I was saying. One and so don't chase views, don't chase followers, just chase relevance. Do you understand? Chase relevance, just to be relevant in the field that you've chosen to be in. So your goal should be to attract the right audience, not simply the biggest audience. It's just to attract the right audience, not to be. See, if it's 100 people that are following you, and the other those 100 people, they know that, oh, this guy is a graphics designer. They follow you because you're a graphics designer. 100 people. It is better than 10,000 people to be following you and they don't know about your job. They don't know that they are useless because it cannot refer you to anybody. So if it's 100 followers that you get and they know you are, oh, you're a badass graphics designer, they follow you because of that reason. Tito, you are good. So don't chase followers, so don't chase views, so because you'll be disappointed. Mhm. So as you're moving forward, you are getting attention little by little, you turn it into business. That's where they'll start seeing what you are doing, they'll start buying what you are selling, they'll start reaching out to you. Then from there, you build relationships, not just an audience. The big people that I know that they are following me, I've texted them. I've built relationship with them. So you build relationship, not just audience. You start building relationship with them. You don't know the relationship that will open the next door for you. I've said that before and I'm saying it again. You don't know the relationship that will open the next door for you. So don't just collect followers, build relationships. Reply to comments, DM people professionally, celebrate other people's wins, collaborate, attend events, connect with people in your industry. If you call yourself a graphic designer and you don't know one of the best graphic designer in the country, you don't know, you are joking. If you don't know, you are joking. If you call yourself a graphic designer and you don't know who the best graphic designer in the country is, or one of the best graphic designer, you don't know, you are joking. You're joking. So you need to know what you are doing. You need to know what you are doing. Sometimes the person watching your content today becomes the person that will change your career tomorrow. So you don't know. So DM people professionally, collaborate, connect with people in your industry, even outside your industry. And this is I'll say this before I go to the last thing that I'll say tonight. You don't need to be the most talented person in the room. I'll say that again. You don't need to be the most talented person in the room. You need to make sure the right people know what you are capable of. That's it. You don't need to be the most talented person in the room. Just let people know what you are capable of. So social media gives you the opportunity to put your work, your ideas, your personality in front of people you may never have met physically. It will put your work in front of them like this. They will see you, they will notice you. So I will close saying this. Please don't use social media to consume other people's lives. Use it to build yours. Let me take that again. Don't use social media to consume other people's lives. Don't use social media to consume other people's lives. Use it to build yours. Please, I'm begging us. Please start utilizing it too. And I really want to see us at the top. I really want to. And because of time, I know that we might have questions. I'll end it here tonight. Thank you so much once again.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, so much. So exciting. So we're going to be taking in questions. So if you have questions, you can start dropping your questions.
Or you can put up your hand. Some people may just want to ask.
You may just have to, yeah, want to ask your questions. So
Okay, I think there's someone, just Victy. Yeah. So you can ask your question. Just unmute yourself and ask. We can take any other person, like take one after the other. Yeah.
All right, thanks so much for the class. That's one the opportunity. My question is, as someone trying to build career, trying to grow in career, but at the same time, probably using social media to earn some side or some of like, okay, let me use myself as an example. As a product designer, I'm just trying to build up myself at that stage. But then I'm also into Web3, trying to get some money to build myself very well. There are not really free classes, especially for master class and all those stuff. So I need to get myself for some funds. How do I balance things together? Because it has been like a struggle for me for the past 3 or 4 months now, trying to build myself, build my accounts, build everything for Web3 opportunity, at the same time trying to build my career like
Mm.
as a product designer. How do I balance this thing together that one won't be affecting others?
Okay. So you said you're a what? You're a product designer. What did you say?
Yes.
You're a product designer. What else do you do?
I create content on Web3 on my.
And you said what exactly is the challenge? I just want to know the challenge that you.
Yes, trying to balance, especially because currently I'm actually working with someone using my
Mm,
product design skill. But
mm,
then the money I'm receiving there is not to compare with the Web3 that is just like a side hustle for
mm,
me. But
mm.
then trying to balance these things together is it has been a lot for me that sometimes I give excuse um at the place I'm using my skill that I'm sorry I couldn't do this because I have another side hustle that is funding me there, trying to gather some things to live up
Okay, so basically
to
you're
one
saying
thing.
that you are doing two jobs and you don't know how to find your way around it because one is already affecting the other, right?
Exactly.
All right. Sorry if I may ask you, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Oh, oh my God. You're still very young. You're still very much young. And you said you're doing two jobs and you're already getting overwhelmed because of two jobs that you're doing. Let me be
Yes,
honest with
but
you. Okay.
sorry, but that Web3, I
Mm,
can, like now, I created video content. I created video content recently. Like I do a lot of things in that Web3. Write content,
mm,
create videos, and a lot
mm.
of things. You understand? And staying there for a whole day is just like a 6 hours or you get.
So the job that you're currently doing is taking most of your time. That's what you're saying. So you don't know how to balance
Yes,
it. So as a young
yes.
person, let me tell you something. As a young person, you really need to find a structure. You need to find it. If you want to dedicate 2 hours for your Web3, just dedicate it. You have 24 hours in a day, and 6 hours is being taken by this particular job that you're talking about. You still have more than enough hours to do other things, to develop yourself in your Web3 that you're doing. So don't you still and you are still very much young. So you still have a lot of things that you can do. You don't need to have to see as of now. I understand that you're still building a career for yourself, you're still finding your way. But right now in Nigeria, you don't even need to have two sources of income. You need to have streams of income. Streams. So it's not supposed to be one or two, it's supposed to be three or four. So be grateful that you have two jobs that is even getting overwhelming right now. So just find a structure to find a balance for yourself. So as you're doing that side also, keep doing it. You can be using that because you need money to fund your Web3 so that you can be creating more content, right? So just ensure that one is not affecting the other. And by doing that, you just have to find a structure that works for you. If it's nice that you want to be using to study for Web3, you can use that one. If it's during the day, just make sure that you just find a time just to do those things. I would have been able to answer your question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, do we have any other question? If you have another question, I don't think anybody else has dropped any questions here. Please.
Yeah,
Okay, go
sorry.
ahead, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Hi Victor. Good evening. It was nice joining this meeting, and I mean, I just came across this today and I just decided to join because I've been following Victor for a while now. And one thing that pulled me to you is basically the creativity and all like that. And that's one thing I struggle with as a real estate salesperson. I'm into real estate basically. And for my company, I am one of the, top selling realtor, but this year has been very, 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 very slow, and I know where it's coming from because I still kind of like depend on contact or my regular contact list, and maybe when I network with people, and when you network with people, averagely it takes 3 to 6 months before you even get to close them, right? Because you need to build relationship with those people. But one thing I find difficult is social media, right?
Mm,
And that's yeah, that's one thing I find social media since when I've been creating content. Yes, it has all been. I mean, it has been all about sales. Since when I started real estate, right? It has been all about. I've been talking about real estate basically, right? Which
mm,
is entirely different from what you do. You rarely talk about it because the
yeah,
thing is that people really once a lot of people talk about real estate. Yeah, that's
yeah.
one thing, and
Mm-hmm.
once people are like tired of hearing it, right, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
once they know that you're about, they just swipe up, right, or they
yeah.
just so
Mm,
and my personality is not the same as yours, in terms of the kind of content you do, and I know that it's more of like what people want to be engaged and be entertained, and
yeah.
that's one thing I find difficult, and this thing has not made me consistent in, especially this year. I didn't even
Mm,
believe it because I had a goal this year, right? But like because things are not just my sale. No, no, I've not made any sale from social media at all, right? But my sales have just been from people I already know and people I kind of like network. Most sales came from people I know. I already have a relationship with. It's easier to sell to those people because there's already trust or relationship within you
mm,
guys, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So, but no sales have come from social media before, right?
Mm,
And
mm.
that's one thing I find difficult because I just know the kind of person I am. I'm not funny. I can be funny, but like I might not be able to really, really, express, or when it comes to uh social media and express myself online like
Okay,
that. I
so
can
the
I
main
can I'm a
challenge that you're,
serious person, yeah.
yeah. So the main challenge that you're facing right now is just let me know the challenge that you're facing.
Okay, so yeah, the main challenge is engaging people. Let me put it that way because I'm just my
Okay.
type of person is a very serious person. I'm just educator, and
Mm, I
that's
don't know
the
if you
only thing. Yeah.
joined. Yeah, I get your question now. I don't know if you joined the this call this meeting when it first started. I said something, or maybe in the middle, I said something that um you could see the likes of Eric Gugua, Olushola Olaleye, even some pastors. When they roll out some videos, they talk about spiritual lives. They talk about businesses. Talk about psychology of life. Talk about mindset. Talk about different things at some point, and some other time you see them just bouncing, just throwing out, just talking about funny things that happen to them or just random things on the internet. You see them doing that as well. It is called balancing of life. Just have to learn how to balance things. I understand that you're a serious person and you want people to see you as a serious person, and maybe that's your personality. But at the same time, you need to learn the logic of how things work. You need to know how things work. Right now, the attention span, let me tell you something. Really, there is people have attention span because people are sitting with the Peter Okoye's gist now and they are watching it, even though it's very long. I won't lie, me too, I've watched it. It was during that moment of watching that I knew that my attention span is actually very long if I want to dedicate it to the right thing. Because I sat down there and I watched that video from part one to part 2A, from part 3B, from part 3C, from part 4, and I watched it. Then after watching, I knew that, okay, Victor, that means if I said I want to read a book, that means I can finish the book. It's just what I'm put. So I don't want to say that people don't have attention span. So people have attention span, but give them what they want. They don't want the serious you every single day. Sometimes just talk about random things about your life. Oh, a day in my life. So balance it. It might be 40% educative content, 40% funny content, 20% lifestyle content. You understand? And if you want to be doing 50% educative content, just talking about real estate, 30% funny content, and 20% lifestyle. Lifestyle means maybe you're going to church, you just do a get ready with me, or you're going for an event, you just do a get ready, or you went for an event. During the event, you made some short coverage, add them together. Oh, I went for so summit. Just you just need to create that balance. That is what they want. They want to see that lifestyle you. They want to see that me that I posted that I bought a car. I'm trying to attract IHNIs. People are entering my DM. Oh, congratulations, Victor. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, come and buy property. I'm not saying that you should live a fake life. No. I'm not telling you to live a fake life. No. That one, people should already know that. Most people, I don't know whether they were just joking or they were just so that, okay, maybe now I see that people are seeing me as a big boy because over 2,000 comments saying congratulations. That means they know that I have 3 months salary. I was even thinking that maybe that thing will give it off, say that 3 months salary. They still believe it. How much is my salary? My
What
salary is not
is
even
it?
up to 100K. My
Go
salary
on.
is not even up to 100K. Maybe people believe that, but it's not even a Camry, a Benz or Chara that still have nylon on the body. So that's internet for you. You create funny content, you give them funny content, you roll out educative content. Me, I just want to start my own educative content. I've been planning, doing a lot of studying because when I come out, I don't want it to be boring at all. So that they won't feel like, oh, this guy, we used to see him as a funny guy. So I want you to be structured. I'm still working on it. When I start rolling out educative content, you guys will be shocked. So create that structure, create that balance so that they won't be bored by the kind of content that I'm rolling out. Thank you very much. I hope I've been able to answer your question.
Yes, you did. You did.
Mm,
Thank you.
mm, mm.
So I think there are a few other questions here, right? So
Okay.
um, let me see. Okay, the first one was saying that if one creates content and you are consistent and all of that, and for the longest time you see nothing, no
Mm,
growth, no results, what
mm.
can you do? What will you advise? I think you have mentioned it. Maybe you should just brush
No,
it.
let me just say, let me tell you something. Um, I'll say this to you this night. Um, you can't keep doing the same thing
Hmm,
every single time and expect a different result.
yeah.
So if you have tried it, you have tried it, you have tried it, you have tried it for 1 year, 2 years, it did not work. Change it. So you can't keep doing the same thing and be expecting a different result. So if it's not working, find another niche and do something different. I hope I've been able to answer that.
Yes, I think so because there are so many other ones. So I think,
Hmm.
and for the records, people said they fell for your car, car, car
Yeah,
content.
that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, the big car is coming. Don't worry.
Okay, good evening. Thank you so much for the beautiful session, right? Sir, how do you personally get ideas and the perfect sound to put into
You
your
want
podcast?
to you want to know my secrets? Okay.
You are
Okay,
just
number
so
one.
talented. How do you do it, please, sir?
Thank you very much. Okay, number one. I'll be honest. I get I'm supposed to shoot a video this night. Right after this guy, I'm supposed to shoot a video. I was supposed to shoot it before this session, but I couldn't because I was trying to, set up and all that. So I get my ideas, most of my ideas by the help of the Holy Spirit. Sometimes I can be sleeping at night and that idea will just come to my head. And let me tell you something. God will give you idea. Idea will surely come to your head. Let me tell you something. Since morning, one idea has dropped in your heart. To everybody that is on this call this night, God gave you one idea today, but you didn't execute it. Now, let me tell you something. Once one idea drops in your heart and you don't do it, let me tell you something. God has given millions of people that same idea. So
Yeah,
the first person to execute it is the first person that will take the spotlight.
yeah.
So if you are sleeping and maybe just one content idea just come to your head sharp sharp, set up your camera, talk about it sharp sharp, say it, shoot that video.
Hmm,
So don't waste time. I get my idea, shoot the Holy Spirit, and sometimes when I'm going on social media, I just see something, and my spirit just say, okay, I don't, I rarely copy people's content. Once I see it, God will just give me that spirit to just craft something out of it.
hmm.
See, there is nothing new. You just have to be creative. That's why creativity is very that you just have to be creative. There is nothing new under the earth anymore. There is nothing new again. So you just have to be creative. Craft something out of what is already existing. Just craft something out of it, and
Mm.
you are good to go.
Yeah.
Go to TikTok. You will see different sounds. When I hear sounds on TikTok, I just think, okay, what can I recreate with this? Sharp, 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 sharp. I'll come up with something. Do it, and you will see you keep making making waves. So that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's a very good one. Yeah.
Mm.
So then I am into real estate, but my parents are not in support of it because they think I'm too young to handle such thing. And the experiences they have heard from people about the business. How can I move on with the business without disobeying
God will bless this
or
person.
dishonoring my parents?
God, God will. Let me. Is there a name there?
Kenny,
Kenny. God will bless you.
amen. Oh,
Why did
Kenny,
I say God will bless you? When I God will bless you. See, when I started selling real estate, when I first started, let me show my face. So people can see my reaction. God will bless you. See, when I first started selling real estate, my parents took me to our pastor. They said that almost it's my talent. That means this boy wants to start selling land. And you know, land has issues. My pastor said, Shagun, don't do this thing. Oh. Are you sure you have verified the company that you want to work with? If they carry you, they will carry your parents. So they told me frankly. And today, they are grateful to God that I'm selling real estate because so their fear, just know that their fear is valid. That's one thing I want you to know. Their fear is valid. So one thing I will now tell you this night, Kenny, find a reputable real estate company to sell for. I'm begging you. You can come to me, reach out to me.
oh,
You can reach out to me. Just meet
Dolapo.
Mr.
Dolapo.
Mr. Dolapo, just meet Mr. Dolapo and get my number from him and text me personally. I will connect you with the right real estate company to sell for. And from there, you start making way. See, it's very important to sell for the right company. I have a friend that has sold land to people for he sold land for a real estate company, and those people later discovered that the lands were not genuine. Now they are dragging his neck like this up and down.
Hmm.
He cannot breathe. He came to meet me last 2 weeks and said that Victor, let me just start selling for your own company. You understand? So make sure that you find so that their fear will not happen. I'm begging you. So that they don't say, and we told you. Oh." You understand? So ensure that so that you too you can be proud that I told you. Now you see I'm making money. Now you see that I'm doing the you understand. So thank you very much for that beautiful question. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Good evening. Please, can someone start selling the skill that is still building on? A skill you are still building, can you start selling it?
Ah. Can you is I say that can you start selling apartments at the off-plan stage? Of course, people start selling at off-plan stage now.
Hmm.
Ah, you can start selling it now. People don't even build. Don't you know people sell ideas?
Yeah.
So you can start selling now. Yeah, yeah, of course you
Okay.
can.
I think most questions have been answered. Am I
All
correct?
right.
So, okay, because always planning to go into real estate, reach out to you for guidance. Someone's trying to throw, is it Modupe Ola should be a lady? She's trying to shoot her shots.
All right, no problem.
You
If you
can,
are for okay, the two people can reach out to me.
okay,
Yeah.
all right,
All
all
right.
right. Peace.
Okay, so I got a question
Okay,
through WhatsApp. Via WhatsApp.
okay.
Person said, okay, I think I have to. Right. Sorry, can you still hear me?
Yeah, perfectly.
Hey, so I am a software engineer looking to solve real problems in real estate. What workflow bottlenecks in your business are currently burning time or costing your money?
Huh.
What workflow bottlenecks in your business are currently burning time or costing your money?
Ah,
You
costing
said
my money.
me, I said too.
It's food
Real-
though. Food and transport. If you can help me solve that one. If you can be my PA, that's my provider assistant. You'll be providing money for me. But that's just by the way. I honestly don't know. You just have to do your market research and see the problems that you can solve for people that are in the real estate industry. For me personally, I don't own the real estate company, so I don't know the inner problems that the directors might be facing.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll just say that you can just do your market research, just do your deep insights, just find the problems that are available and just see the solutions that you can create for them. Basically, yeah. But
Okay.
for me, I don't have any problems specifically that I can see. But if you can design something that I don't know. Some people they want to probably put their properties up for listing maybe on the website, and people that want to buy, maybe that are interested in buying, can just go there and just go and buy it. Or people that want to sell can go there and sell. If you can design something like that and just make it big, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So now, I think just Vic still raising up her hand or the previous one. If your question has been answered, then you can put up your hand, put down your hand, right? So, but let me read this while good evening, Mr. Victor. Thanks for sharing your knowledge this evening. I'm a virtual assistant. Just started up. I volunteer for some companies, but I certainly don't know how to create content around that. Can you shed more light? Right. I think you have even spoken about this already, but
Virtual assistants, you just started up, you volunteer for the company, but you don't know how to create content around that. Virtual assistant. To be honest, I don't know what a virtual assistant is. You are assisting me virtually, right?
yeah. And let me just maybe I should just give an idea on that. Maybe
Okay.
answer the
All right.
question.
All
Just
right.
what with some of the things he has said, what I would just say is that if you're having issues with content creation in a particular field, the easiest thing is to look for people that does the same thing you do. I think
Okay.
Victor mentioned it earlier during his conversation that all you have to do is that look for him. He said, okay, you can look for people that are big in your industry that do what you are doing and watch them as well.
Yeah.
See what they do. So
Uh-huh.
even if we don't essentially know what virtual assistant looks like in role,
Yeah.
but I just feel that if you
We
can,
have some people that are
yeah,
doing it that you can reach out to. Yeah.
reach out to them, look at what they are
Yeah.
doing, look at their kind
Uh-huh.
of content,
Uh-huh.
then see what goes viral, see what
Yeah.
is unique. Look at trends. I think that's one
Uh-huh.
of the major things. Trends
Yeah.
in what they are doing, then I believe
Yeah.
that that can be a good thing. So I'll take two more questions. So I'm going to take Bro Benjamin, then I'm going to read Matters own that has been put down, and that is it. Because we still have some few other things to mention to us before we round off for today. Okay, so um, Bro Benjamin, are you still
All right.
online? Okay, yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. Thank you for the insightful session, Mr. Victor. All right. I have my question might not be one, but I want to talk based on the experience I have with real estate, and that actually made me to back back out a little bit
Okay.
because I know that whoever is going to buy from you is buying based on your person,
Of
not
course.
necessarily because of
The
the
company.
company.
Of course.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
I sell for two real estate company. The first
Uh-uh.
one I sold for actually started fucking up at the point. They were into farming and all that. So
Uh-huh.
I sold two. I used about 2 years to study them, follow
Uh-uh.
them on social media and
Uh-uh.
all that, just to ensure that if I'll be bringing anyone in, it's going to be valid. And I ensured that I monitored. But at the moment when I brought someone in, someone bought a piece of land, another person bought another piece of land about 3 plots thereabout, then and the person paid for farming. But all of a sudden, for since October last year now up till now, they have not gotten document for their land
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
that was bought about 3 million for someone that has 3 plots now.
Okay. Just
The
go
other
straight to the
person
question. Yeah.
has so now since then, for me now, for real estate, I just said a no to it because
Uh-huh.
I don't want to lose myself at the expense of selling for a company. You understand? So at that point, I'm at that point where I don't want to hear anything real estate at this point because I feel many of them are just what
Um,
people used to. of them. Do you
Mm.
understand? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm heartbroken at the moment, and
Don't be.
I know that we are in the congregation of children of God now. So I need counsel and of course
Okay.
right comment
All right. Thank you
for
so much. Thank you so much for that. Um, in Yoruba, they will say that, um, or let me just put it in English, because you go to a city now, you see one person with one arm, they start calling the whole city of one arm. You understand? So because one real estate company messes up or messed up doesn't mean that other real estate companies are scam, right? Like I said earlier, you just have to find the right real estate company to deal with. Not a real estate company that will ghost you after your client has made payments. When it comes to allocation, they do not allocate. You really need to find a real estate company that is reputable to sell for. And someone who wants to sell real estate, I would not advise you to sell for two real estate companies. Please. All my clients, close to 100 clients, they are all in one company. They are all in one company. So stop selling for two, three real estate companies. Find one real estate company that you can sell for, and then you start selling for them. A reputable one that you've checked their track record. They've delivered their allocation, they allocate, they give client documents, they don't have lands that are not genuine. I personally, if someone wants to buy property from me, the first thing I will tell them is go and verify if this land is genuine or not. Take the CFO number, take this thing, go and verify yourself. Because I want you to be very, very certain that you're not just buying land from me, you are buying peace of mind.
Mm.
Do you understand? So you ensure that you sell for the right company. So sorry about what you've been through and all that, but don't give up on real estate because there's still a lot to get from it. Thank you very much. And
Okay.
if you need my assistance or guidance as well, you can as well reach out to me.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. I'm more than willing to help.
That would be more better, really.
Yeah.
You people want to use real estate to hijack our class, but it's okay. I'm happy as far as if that's what you people are doing. If that's what you people are doing, it's okay. So, good evening. Thank you so much for tonight's session. I'm asking for a friend, okay? As someone who has been struggling with business, now that I want to be a content creator, should I create content on business accounts or personal account as a beginner? Two, should I start selling immediately online or I should still be creating content? You answer all of those together. I think it's just like,
Is
yes,
the
I
question in
think,
the chat box?
yes, is it?
Okay, let me just check. Let me just check it out.
Okay.
Okay. Should I, as someone who is struggling
Yeah.
with business now, should I start creating now that on a business account? If you have traction on your personal account, start with your personal account too.
Yeah.
If you know that
Yes.
you have followers, start building. What do you want to use personal account to do? What's personal about you that is not bringing money that you want to start shifting to another place entirely? So
Mm.
move to this idea. Allow open them out. This thing. So start putting it on that your personal page so that people that follow you can start buying what you are selling. You understand? Don't create another business page entirely.
Mm.
Unless you want to be doing aesthetics and this thing, or unless your personal page is maybe for aesthetics and all, that's when you can say that you want to start creating business account. But if you know that you have followers on your personal page, you can start using that one too. Or you can even open a business account and be collaborating with your personal account if you want to start
Yes.
building that
Yeah.
one. You understand? So you
Mhm.
can start doing that as well as a beginner. So should I start selling immediately online, or should I start selling immediately online, or I should still be creating content? Be selling and be creating content now. Be doing the two together now.
Mhm.
I work in an industry where there is different division. Now I've been studying now since I have been studying people focus on one product. What can I do? I've been studying people focus on one product. What can I do? I felt cage selling my product. I bake well. Well, you start selling immediately and be creating content, Neo. Sure you get. Thank you.
Okay, so the thing is that don't worry. Most of these are questions, right? You want Mr. Victor to answer everything. Do you want to kill him? No,
No
don't
problem.
worry. It's still a 2 days. It's still a 2 day conference, right? So there are some other things I would just mention, right? And also which we answer some of these questions. Then in the long run, maybe tomorrow as well, when Mr. Francis come also is going to be able to bring some perspective and we'll see how things goes from there. Okay, but sincerely, I want to say thank you um to Victor for joining us today. I think people that bear Victors always are they do real estate. Is it
Yeah.
you
Actually,
know Victor now, Victor Land Republic.
yeah, of course, of course.
It looks like
Yeah.
if people choose real estate, is it part of the name? But
I
I
don't
must say that,
know.
okay, even me personally, maybe I should just say that as I transit to some of few things, I would say that following you, you remember that I just chatted you up that day. You
Yeah,
remember?
yeah,
I just
yeah, yeah.
and I noticed that we didn't have so much discussion before this guy started telling me to come and buy land. It
There's no
was
time. Oh.
I
Once
think
I,
it was
once I, once I, once I see that you're a big man like this, you will still buy for you will still buy. Everybody is my witness tonight, though. You will buy, oh. Dolapo will buy your hair.
so
That's very. Thank you. Yes, even you after this time, you will still come and buy.
so the thing is that it was like I could remember that you went on vacation that time, and
Yeah.
in vacation you were still trying to sell and you were making
Mm.
content. And I must
Yeah.
say that just like the way you said it, one thing I've noticed is that you post every time. I could remember that when you make after our post, like I think we made the post in collaboration like 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. And I think we have
Yes,
made
yes.
more than six contents or seven, if I'm not mistaken. And I was checking your page today, I was like, seven contents. Láàrin ọjọ́ méjì. Like I was telling myself that 2 days, seven.
Uh,
Because it's just to say that you were just pushing it out there. And like in every second, every minute, there's someone checking your page. And I
yeah.
must say, and again, I must say that I was telling people that maybe my name was mentioned in some very tight settings. And I was telling our host for today that one of the things that I noticed is that in 2 days that I collaborated with you, I think I had 400 followers in 2 days. Maybe I'll be collaborating with you more often
Amazing,
so that
amazing.
like maybe I'll just have like 1,000 in few days. And but one thing is that I noticed your growth as well from I think
Thank you
70
very much.
something K, I think last month, if I'm not mistaken, or like
Yeah.
your growth into 10K within just a month and everything. It's really amazing. And it's an encouragement for us all that what you're doing is working. And of course, as many of us have seen it, and I must say that thank you. And we say the Lord will continue to strengthen you in Jesus'
Amen,
name.
amen. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank
so
you so
thank you so much, sir. So if you want to leave us now, we have released you, but it's just some,
much.
or you can still stay if you want to, but just some few other things that I would just like to mention to us. I know that a lot of times that a lot of us think about business and everything as such. And one of the things that came to my head, which is a basic question that I will ask all of us, I will just do this in the next 15 minutes and we'll round up for the day. And one of the things I noticed is that there are so many things that is happening out there in the internet. And I must say this, I've made a content on this, and I must say this also because when Mr. Victor was actually saying to us and telling us, letting us know that you have to push yourself out there, you have to do everything out there. One of the major questions you should be asking yourself that I feel most of us might also be asking ourselves is that there are so many other people doing what I'm doing. Then how then do I gain my visibility? I don't know if this is some of the questions that comes to our mind. How then do I gain my visibility? How then do I come into limelight? How then do people know me? How then do I get views? Victor was saying to us the other time that views is very hard. Like I must tell you, views is the hardest thing to have. Sometimes when I really look at it, right, just when he was saying to us that people that are close to you will not support you. I know some people here that you watch my content, you are very close, and I know that you pass it by. And sometimes I will there's a way that it might hurt you that but this person knew that I'm doing something good, right? But why is it that the person is not really engaging, not reposting, not even liking, not everything? But one thing that he says is that people that you like, people that your family may not even see what you're doing. But it also means that there's audience everywhere. You have your audience, and I must say it. And that will make me touch about something that says that winning beyond the noise. You can still win irrespective of the status you have found yourself, irrespective of how many people that are doing what you are doing on the internet. There are so many people that are doing a lot of things you are doing on the internet, but you can still win irrespective of that. I started making content like November last year. It's very interesting. I started making content in November last year that I made a video on content. And how do I think about making content? Like, I just look at it one day and I say, okay, all of these things that I know, right? I've always had opportunity to teach what I know in individual, in circles, among people. When I was lecturing, one of the things I do is that I talk about a lot of things. Let me tell you, in my first class, when I was lecturing, there are some of my students that might be here. One of the things I do is that if you come to my first class, I have a stereotype thing I will say in my first class. And in my first class is to let you know that, okay, you are into something. And part of the things I've said this many times, I think I was speaking in a conference in Ilorin and other places, even in church meetings, I've said it to you that one of the things I tell people in my class is that if you are not paying attention and you are not deliberate, there's no way you can pass my course. There's no way. Because one of the things I do is that I'm very, very detailed with information, and I'm that bad lecturer you will have. I'm sorry to say, I'm that bad lecturer you have. What does that mean is that I don't set what is in the note. I set what I say. And that is very bad. You know what that means? It means that everything I'm saying, I might have a slide I'm showing to you, but in the long run, I won't talk about that slide. I won't set question on that. So if you have my notes, if you're snapping in my class, I don't mind. Even if you went to download my slides and everything, trust me, you will still not pass because I will only set what I say. So I'm that deliberate. So how I set my questions is basically me setting my question immediately after my classes so that I won't forget. So when I finish my class, what do? I go back home, think about everything I say in that class. I'm taking the same class all through the day. So imagine me taking people project. So I structure my class that in a day, I only take the same classes. So I take final year, so it's very hard. And my course is a compulsory course. If you fail it, you are not graduating. So what that also means is that I take the whole class in a week, in a day. So if I'm taking all 400 level now, a particular course, so I take 400 level all through the day. So when I take all of it through the day, when I get home, I write down what I'm going to set on that topic I spoke about, which are the things I speak about in class. So one of the things I let people know is that there is something, especially in all of my classes, I let them know that I don't care about what you have. I care about what you have in your mind. What exactly has dropped in your mind will determine how you exactly build yourself. I know this might be difficult. It might not be interesting to say, but I don't care about what is in the book. I care about what you are able to get. So I realized that a lot of times when knowledge is being passed across to us, one of the mistakes we all made is to always want to keep record in terms of evidence rather than we acting upon that which we have received. We don't think about what is being said. How many of you have gone on the internet and you save a lot of videos? You see a video that resonates with you, and the next thing you are doing is you are pressing save. Like, trust me, how many of you have gone back to that video? A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. How many saved video? I've saved a lot of video, but I don't go back there. And that is one of the things that happen to a lot of us. You save videos, you do many things, but we don't go back to it. And I want to say that to us that that's exactly what happened with everybody. So what happened is that every of us were told that one of the things that has been sold to us as Africans, which I want to make us break out from today, just like that's why everything Victor has said will make sense to you, is that you need to understand that one thing that we have been sold to in Africa is that try to get good grades, try to be the best, try to do this and all. There is a competition mindset that an average person that is looking at someone that is more successful than him is not seeing someone to learn from. You are seeing someone to compete with. Do you get the problem? Because we have been given competitive mindset. So in the long run, if you see someone like, I noticed that if you see someone post a video online now, maybe a photographer, and Timmy saw a photographer online, the next thing Timmy is thinking is that what's this guy creating that he is having 10,000 followers? What's he creating that is having instead of him to learn from this person, that what exactly is he doing that is making him to have that kind of follower? I said to us that I started creating content in November. One of the things I did is that I looked at everybody that is doing better than me. I have quite a good relationship with many content creators, many big content creators. I have very good relationship with him. I have a very good relationship with someone like Eric. Chat every time, talk every time. Dimeji, so many other people like that doing so well on the internet. But one of the things that happen is that I chat with them. I don't feel like I stay with Dimeji in the house for like 2 years, and I'll be like, it's my brother now. Why is it that? No, one thing is that I want to relate closely with him. I want to learn with him from him beyond being familiar. The problem that has been sold to us as Africans is a competitive mindset. You approach every situation with competition. You want to do better than the person that is next to you. You want to do better. You want to show the person next to you as though you are better than them. That is not the problem. I told someone something recently. Do you know that if you follow me, it doesn't reduce your followers? And also, if you can follow many people, you can follow Eric, you can follow me, you can follow Victor, you can follow any other person. It doesn't reduce your followers. It doesn't make you less. But some people feel that if I'm supporting this person, I comment on people's posts. I can remember one of Victor's posts. I was saying that I need to question Mr. Lukman, that why is it that you are the salesperson for the past 3 months now? I just wanted to engage the content. I just wanted to, like, I've seen people that reach out to me from like talking under a comment. I could remember on LinkedIn. Let me tell you something that gave me a deal on LinkedIn. There was a time I was serious with LinkedIn, but now I'm not that serious with LinkedIn. I left because not because of LinkedIn was not doing well for me. Till 2 months ago, I still got a DM on LinkedIn. I think I put the screenshot on my status. For some of us that have me, do you know? I put that screenshot. I get message on LinkedIn on job offers on monthly basis. Interestingly, my followers were just 2,000. Just 2,000. But do you know one of the things that happened to my followers? I have a very, very, very strong quality of followers. Very strong quality of followers. And how do I have a very strong quality? The kind of people I relate with. You can be funny and all of that. Just like some of the things Victor was saying. Like there's a way Victor is creating content that people connect with him, and even people that are big connect with him. So one of the times I commented on Tony Elumelu's post. Let me tell you, it's very interesting. I commented, and that post, my comment on that post gave me a lot of followers and gave me a lot of quality followers. First of all, after making that post, I could remember that I got so many DMs. Oh, you consult this, that, and all of that. There are so many ones I jump on and I make money from. Yes, and it's very, very simple. I don't even have to do much. And interestingly, right, we are staying on social media today so that some of you can know how to push yourself on the internet, things you have to do, some of the things that Victor said, and some of the things that, from my own personal experience, right, I jump on so many things, not even on trends, on quality people. Because one of the things that I think about is that how then do I take advantage of my relationship with this person? How then do I take advantage of my relationship with this person? It's like, how do I cheat this person, if that makes sense? Do you get? Everybody that is on the internet, look at a way to take advantage of them, not in the bad sense. If you have anybody, I always tell people that there's nobody I can't DM. I said, I'm the one that messaged Victor. I messaged him first. I like what you do. It's interesting. I like the way you make your content. He responds, and we started chatting from there, talk and everything like that. Okay, and I'm just like, oh, Papa, we want to make this like this and this and all of that. Like that is how to build relationship. That's how to build a future. So one of the things that you need to know is that you need to look at how you can take advantage of people. Even close people that are close to you, how can you take advantage of their knowledge? How can you take advantage of what they do? And on LinkedIn, I've made content for OP, I've made content for good brands, I've made content for an international university. Hope you know, I've been made ambassadors for some schools. I create content and they pay me. I'm sorry, they pay, like they will, obviously. And the thing is that I've made so many on LinkedIn and I make serious content. Let me tell you something interesting. If you see my LinkedIn post, if you read it and understand, the Lord has helped you. I don't know if you have seen my LinkedIn post. If you go and read my LinkedIn post, it's like exam. Do you know why? I wanted to, because I was a little bit academic and I knew the kind of hundreds I'm looking for. I was looking for quality people. I don't want you to be unintelligent to relate with my post. So, do you know what that saved me from? It will save me from people that will drag me. You need to have something before you can engage my content. Someone did something on my content recently on IG. I think 4 contents ago. I think 4 or 5 content. I don't know how many of us saw it. Do you know what the person did? That person came to my content, and the next thing the person did was he said to me that, I was talking about prison. Like the real prison is not the one that you go, is the mind and all of those things. And the guy was saying things like, have you ever been to a prison before? Why can you say things like that? Some of you motivational speakers say, you just say something. Have you been to prison before? Of course, I've been to prison before, not as a prisoner, but to deliver a prisoner. Yes, I've gone to prison before. So I know what prison looks like really in Nigeria and abroad, really. But it's good to be in prison abroad sometimes. But really, well, don't be a prisoner in Nigeria. I've seen that one. But one thing that I've noticed is that he was asking me, have I seen a prisoner before? Have I been to prison before? But one of the things I told him was easy. You know what I told him? I told him that, and I explained to him that, oh, I'm not trying to motivate and all. Then the next thing that he just tried shading me. Do you know what I respond to him? I said, if you understand English, you will know that what I wrote is metaphor. It's metaphor. It's just playing with what I said is metaphor. Do you know he just shut up? He stopped talking. He just stopped talking because I spoke in meta. He doesn't even understand English. You need to be that intelligent to relate. I intentionally make it for intelligent people. So if you are not that intelligent, I don't expect you to talk. So I just ask you, do you understand English? What is metaphor? What I did is metaphor. I'm not trying to say go to prison. I'm just trying to play with words. It's metaphor. It's English language. You want to go to prison abroad? Okay, it's good. You just need to commit crime abroad. Thank you, teacher. So, so it's just simple. But what I'm saying is that there is a mindset you build to understand that what kind of people are you reaching out for? It is not in competition, it is a leverage. How can you take advantage of people? How can you take advantage of them without necessarily being in competition with them? And you need to ask yourself a very sincere question. What exactly is the obstacle standing between you and the opportunity you want? I'm saying this because someone said something the other time. He said, I'm trying to do 2 things, but I need money. What exactly? Is it money? Is it influence? Is it network? Is it experience? Is it visibility? Is it direction? What exactly is standing between you and the opportunity you want? If I look at influence, then the next thing I'm looking at is that how can I create influence? What exactly is standing between me and the opportunity I want? It's not like I just want to do something. You think about it. This is the opportunity. How do I get there? There are some people I relate with. Don't worry. There are some people I'm in their DMs. I know there's someone I was talking. I think he mentioned Olushola, right? There's no sir. Do you know that Victor was saying that last year was 1K? Do you know that Nusa was my goal when I started content? When Nusa was saying that, not Nusa that sings, oh, but there's I want to Tunde Oni. Tunde Oni. How many of us know Tunde Oni? Do you know what Tunde Oni said? Tunde Oni create content. He said he started in May last year. And by December, he was having, I think, more than 200K, if I'm not mistaken, more than 200K followers on IG. And I was like, it was 2000 earlier in the year. And I was like, how did you do it? And I begin to study him, begin to study him, begin to study him. But one thing I noticed, he is very consistent with serious things. He was a Pan-African person. And, he was using the experience to teach on the internet. He's using the experience to communicate on the internet. One of the things that happen is that you need to know what is exactly standing between who you are currently, and the opportunity you are looking for. What exactly is standing between you? Not in competition. So if I notice that what exactly is standing is money, I know what I'm looking for. Let me go and be working. I'll be working so that I can be able to bridge that gap. If I look at do you know some of us, what is standing between us and the opportunity I'm looking for is the job. But you are working in that school, but you don't know that you can use it to bridge the gap between you and the opportunity you are looking for. And that's what Victor did. He was in real estate, he sells real estate, but he's looking at, social media visibility in order to bridge the gap between him and that opportunity. And he was able to bridge that gap. Some of us are doing some work and you feel like, okay, this thing is not possible and all of that. You need to bridge that gap. Let me tell you, most people evaluate job or opportunity by one question. What does he pay? And the thing is that is very incomplete. When you look at an opportunity, you see what money am I making from it? I told you, I've worked with very interesting brands. Even on my IG, I was trying to tell us that I have over 7K followers. I had 7K followers like how many days ago? And because I collaborated with Victor on this event, right? And I think I got 400 followers just in 2 days. 400 followers, and I was like, there are so many of us that you look at. What kind of thing, what kind of collaborations are you looking for? I know that, okay, I didn't even envision that it will give me a follow. I just wanted to help. I just look at there are so many people around me that are jobless. What exactly do we do? You want to take advantage of the internet. What do you do? And I was like, okay, Victor do well on social media. It can be a good plus. And I look at, okay, there's Francis that is a manager in KPMG. And I look at, okay, let's bring him in to be able to bring us into perspective. Some of you are looking for jobs. Some of you are looking at how do I ace interviews? How do I apply? How do I and let me tell you, let me whet your appetite. For some of you don't know, I don't know if Bro Francis is here. And let me whet your appetite. He studied Agric in uni. Is an how can someone that studied Agric in uni became manager in KPMG and auditing firm? Is a story you want to hear. Trust me, it's a story you want to hear. Like it means that some of us can, yes, KPMG. KPMG is one of the biggest 4 companies in the whole world. So it's a story you want to hear. How did you study Agric and become a manager in KPMG? Like it's worth hearing, right? So that's some of the things that some of you might need to know. You may think that, is it what I studied in school? You need to know what leverage do you need to get to where you want. And I'll tell you a story. I want to tell you a story of 2 people. Then if you have questions, then we will round it up today. How many of us know Odunayo Eweniyi? How many of us? If you know Odunayo Eweniyi, put up your hand. Don't browse. ChatGPT, voila. Who is Odunayo Eweniyi? Anybody? So you don't know Odunayo Eweniyi. Okay, let me ask you a question. How many? Can you see now? Can you see? And you want to be influential? Let's be sincere. You want to sell. You want to sell real estate. You want to sell air. You want to sell bags. You want to do all of those things. You don't even know Odunayo Eweniyi. So let me ask you. How many of us uses piggy vest? Or you have used piggy vest before? Your hand. That's the co-founder of piggy vest. That is the co-founder. You don't even know. Your own is, let me go and download piggy vest and save my money. Even if they carry your money, you don't even know who they are. You don't even know who you want to go and hold in the neck on the internet. Can you see? A lot of us, we don't even, like, you are not thinking advantage. How do I take it? You don't even know. Like, isn't it? Let me tell you, Ewini graduated with a first-class degree in computer engineering and went straight into the job market. Her first job out of university didn't pay well. Instead of only job hunting other, she and her 2 friends built Push CV. What she first built was Push CV, a job matching platform. While she was still early in her career, that wasn't a random side project. It gave her direct hands-on exposure to hiring, operations, and the startup world. Remember, how old was she? How many of us know the age she was when she did this? Fresh graduate from university. He went through straight to the job market. Her first job was not paying well. Instead of job hunting, she and her friend decided to build something. That wasn't a sideway. He gave her direct exposure and everything. 2 years later, that I asked us a question. Most of us are 22 years. Good. Okay. 2 years later, that exact experience and those exact co-founders became the foundation for PiggyVest. Remember what they did. They did not start with PiggyVest investment. They started with what? CV, connecting people with jobs. And now, Nigeria's largest fintech platform and later First Check Africa, a fund for women-led startup. Like, imagine that kind of thing. From underpaid first job to building a product that solve our own job search. Now, job should they look for? She now said, okay, if I'm looking for a job, let me create something that can bridge gap between people looking for a job and the job owners. Do you get? And that thing gave her opportunity to founders, co-founders, and that idea. Now realize that, okay, let's just create this thing. When people that are working this field, that just want to be saving small money. When they make their money, so that they can't be saving, so they push PiggyVest. Now you are using PiggyVest. You don't even know why you are using it. It is just a small idea from someone said. Do you understand? These are some of the things that you need to take note. How many of us know? Let me say the second story because I'll just probably continue my gist tomorrow. How many of us know Inyolu Aboyeji? Inyolu Aboyeji. Now, let me tell you something. How many of us know Inyolu Aboyeji? Ah, God, I beg. If you don't know him, he will be ashamed of you. You people dragged him recently. Oh. Okay, so I've seen someone that know Inyolu Aboyeji. Inyolu Aboyeji is what? Andela. How many of us know Andela? You know Flutter Wave. You know Flutter Wave. How many of us use Flutter Wave? You know Flutter Wave. You know Future Africa. That's Inyolu Aboyeji. And let me let you know, Aboyeji is the co-founder of EdTech Platform at 19. At 19. Before any of the company is known for, he co-founded Andela in 2014 to solve Africa's tech talent gap. When he left Andela, he considered business school specifically because he felt he lacked management and scaling up skill. He identified with risk skill gap and moved close to it. Instead of business school, he partnered with Olubenga Agbola to become on what became Flutterwave. And that's how Flutterwave came. And Flutterwave now is one of the most used platform. Hope you know. Some of you use Flutterwave and all of that. You see, one of the things that you need to know is that there was a time I was chatting with him on LinkedIn. I told you, I chat with quality people on LinkedIn. Quality. I'm not joking. Quality people. Like if you see me comment on people's posts, you will know that it's quality. On LinkedIn, I commented on, there was a time I was chatting with him. We were supposed to meet up. We were supposed to have a meetup in London. And we chatted and all of those things and all. I could remember that day, maybe a meeting came up for him, or I think a meeting came up for me. I just knew that something came up that both of us could not meet. And what I chatted with him. I have an idea. Let's do this. Let's do that. I saw that this thing. And he bought it. It was like, oh, now let's meet up for coffee in London. It was easy. Like one of the things that happened is that I want to leverage on him. Like I want to take advantage of him. Let that make sense. Like I was like, he has the platform. Who am I? And I chat with Flutterwave co-founder with an idea that I have. It is, Victor was saying things, is those that are bold enough to erupt. You are bold enough. You are bold enough to say, you see, some of you don't know, like I do a lot, though. A lot much more than you can think. I interact with people a lot much more than you can think. I've committed myself to reading books, watching videos, watching people online, like I do that more than 50 hours in a week. Excluding me working, I told someone today, I said I work 56 hours in a week. 56 hours in a week. Excluding personal development, which is approximately 50 hours a week. Reading books, like a lot of things. And it's something that I've been working on. And some of you might as well anticipate. I'm working on my book, which I know that some of you may not be able to read. It's going to be above 300 pages, over 31 chapters. You must be quality to up, because one thing that I'm building is something, and I'm working on this every day, because I have a timeline to meet with. And I release 3 to 5 contents a week. And I'm starting 30 days content creation on Monday. You must engage that one, or else we'll fight. So, which is going to be every day in partnership with Salem. And, those are some of the things that is involved. You must push yourself towards things you have to do. One of the things I found out in Africa, with us as Africans, is that we have so much talent. I was writing one of a content recently, right? And that's one of the things I was putting down in that content. We have a lot of talent. A lot of talent. See, let me tell you something. White people are not as smart as us. Don't let me shout. They are not. They are not. I've worked with various white people especially European. Don't let me shout. Especially European. I don't really like them. They are not as smart as us. Not at all. At all. At all. We are Africans. We are very smart. We are very intelligent people. But do you know the problem? We are lazy. We are very, very lazy. We are very lazy, eh? if you just imagine what Victor was saying, creating 6 contents in 2 days, six ideas in 2 days. You don't know. I was saying to people, like, if all things being equal, this event was not supposed to hold this week. It was not supposed to hold this week, but I decided to, like I said, this must hold. If I tell you my rundown of my week, right? I've been at work since morning, got back from work at 7:30, start this event at 8. Then after this event, I still have some things I have to turn time up. I commit 2 hours to writing my books every day. And I've not done today. So I have to do that before I sleep. I'm leaving the house as early as 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. And at the same time, also, I'm having a call meeting with some set of people throughout the day tomorrow. And in the evening, we are coming back again. And I have a cycle like that. And on Monday, I'm starting 30 days of content creation. It might look like a sprint. Like I just do it. It's not that easy, right? But if you want to really make it, you have to be very, very strategic. And you have to be ready to take advantage of everything around you. We are not committed to content. Don't just consume things that make you happy. I'm saying a lot of things within a short period of time. Don't just commit yourself to things that make you happy. Look at the problem. What exactly is the gap between you and the opportunity you are looking for? How do you feel it? In Yaboyeji, Odun Ayeweniyi, what did both of them did? They realized that Inyaboyeji said, I need more managerial knowledge. Instead of him going to business school, he partnered with someone, and they create Flutterwave. Can you see how interesting is it? Someone needed knowledge more. He should go to school. Do you know what you want to do? Let me tell you what most of us want to do. You need more knowledge. Do you know what some of you started doing? You put in for masters. That's all you are doing. You need more knowledge. You are not thinking of solving a problem. You need more knowledge. You put in for masters. There was a time I was telling someone today, a business reached out to me today, and no, they've been reaching out to me for the past 2 weeks, like wanting me to come up and be a brand ambassador to them, right? I get that too a lot of times. Like I ask myself that, even me, I ask myself, how did I do it? Like I question myself sometimes that sometimes I just look, because I've seen content creators with large followers come to me and ask me question that I'm not getting deals. I will be like, now so now they do for you. But the thing is that I have someone that reached out to me, right? And she was telling me about the business. I said, okay, I will have to test run their products and everything. And I was saying to them today that, you see, one of the things about this thing is that there are so many ideas. There are so many, yes, maybe grace, really. But there are so many ideas. But I put in the work. Let me tell you, if I'm strolling social media, my God, everybody doing everything. I watch everybody. I comment, I like, I share. But some of us stand aloof. I don't know some of the things. I talk to people, a lot of big content creators, we chat, we discuss, we ask, they say, oh, this and that. Some people that their follower can swipe. Me, I just ask, okay, it's nothing. I don't even see it as anything. Because I want to be like 100K before the end of this year and stay alive. It will be, you don't have to believe me. But the truth of the matter is that you need to look at it. And I'm looking for quality people. Do you know that I prompt some people to unfollow me? I'm telling you, I want to actually share that like about 2K of my followers, inactive people. So I look at them and I prompt them. If I'm not prompting you, don't worry. I just say, if you're not engaging my content, can you please unfollow? So I think last month I had about 1,000 followers. Last month. By myself, I was chatting them. That I think if you're not engaging my content, leave my page, really. Because the algorithm is pushing my content to you and you are not engaging it. They think I'm not good. So I feel bad. You get. So, but the thing is that you have to take advantage of people and be able to build yourself. If you really want to make money online, you have to push yourself for something great, right? And this is the reason why we've decided to come together and share some of these things. You must make a decision to erupt and build something strong, right? So, as I said to you, I've gotten a lot of people reach out. I was speaking to a founder today, right? And I was telling her about some of the things that we can do on their product. And I was talking to her. One thing that was interesting, she reached out to me for marketing, brand deals. But the thing is that what they are doing was on AI. Some of you have pushed content about the class. God I beg. Class never end. Now don't they do content about the class? God, okay. But one of the things, like when she reached out to me and I was telling her that she started talking about AI. That's what their company is about and what they are building. Do you know what's interesting part of it? I was running her through because I built a large language model before. There was a time I built a large language model for NHS in the United Kingdom. That's the health sector. And I was building something in relations to cancer. I put it on my LinkedIn on how to identify early stage cancer using LLM. And I wrote a proposal to a university to take up a United Kingdom project for the health sector. And after I'm finished in 4 years, they'll give me a PhD. Some of you don't know, like these are some of the things I sit myself that I think about this thing, write proposal. Sometimes I'm on the internet, but you don't know. I do a lot. And sometimes when I have time to, I teach Bible. So you see, those are some of the things like that I'm doing a lot of things. And the intention is just to be able to expand yourself. Expand. You can be awake for 15 hours a day, building yourself. No scrolling. Victor said something when he was about to learn. Don't use your life to build other people's life. And that's where I will stop. Don't just stay on the internet and all you are doing is building other people's life, engaging their content, liking their content, sharing their content. Laugh. You just look at it. I told someone, like, I don't know if she's here. I won't mention her name because she's a big person. She has a very huge follower on Instagram. And we had interaction. And I was telling her that when she told me, oh, I have huge followers, people are not connecting, I'm not getting this, I told her. I said something that was very profound to her. Do you know what I told her? Which I want to tell some of you to do today. I told her that message 50 people a day about what you are doing. 50. I didn't say 5. 50 people a day to sell to them your product. You know, some of you say you sell online. You do product design and you are sure of what you do. Message 50 people, look at their business owner, tell them that I do the 50. Don't do 5, don't do 10, 50 a day. If you do that for 1 month and you didn't get a job, tell me, I'll delete my Instagram. I will tell you that I won't delete it. Maybe I will open another one. But let me assume that I will. But what I'm saying is that this thing works. That's how I get some jobs. There was a time I was applying for a job and I was applying for 50 jobs a day. Sometimes I was bidding for contract. I do it like 20 a day. Sometimes I'm doing interview. There was a day that I did interview from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Different interview, 1 hour. Interview. When it got to one, I was very tired. I was repeating what I said to some people, and it wasn't relevant. They just said, do you understand the question we asked? I said, Organo Vex. I did not hear you again. I have heard many things. You see, that is how it works. Pushing yourself out, building yourself. Don't waste your life building other people. I've seen people grow. I don't want to mention names. I've seen big content creators you follow grow. I've interacted with them on personal basis from long time. I've seen how they do their things. And I can say to you, they took advantage of the internet. Some of us know Dimeji, Bro Dimeji on the internet. I call him Bro Dimeji because he's like a big brother to me, right? So, and Dimeji does, when he got to the United Kingdom, he was making his content. His main page now is 200K followers. But he started creating content with his son. Some of us might have seen it. The bike content he's creating with his son. Do you know, I was telling some teenagers in church last week, and I was telling them that, do you know that there's that one of his video that 500 million people watch? Do you know what it means? 500 million people are much more. It's like Nigeria times 2. Watched his content, one video. Should I shock you? In 4 days. 4 days. If Trump stands to speak, their content cannot have 500 million views in 4 days. I mean, the world president. 500 million people watch him, including you, including me, because me say watch. And that is it. And he keeps doing it, and it's working for him. So I will stop here today. Tomorrow, you can make content. If you have questions, I'm not going to take question today, right? Tomorrow, we are going to take question. So one thing I want to say is that invite someone. Invite someone. Don't be selfish. Share videos. You see the videos on Instagram. Some of you don't share. Comment. Share with someone. Share with people on your list. Let everybody grow together. Let all of us, let's get to that place and say, yes, we have arrived. And I push it to us an assignment from this place. Make sure that what exactly is the bridge between who you are now and the opportunity you are looking for. What is that thing? That is my assignment to you. Tomorrow we meet again, and we are going to be meeting in the same platform the same time. Let's come early. Let's come early so that the what's it called now? Yes, the same link for tomorrow as well. The same link for tomorrow. So that's what we'll be using. Share the link with people, invite people, let them come. Tomorrow, come early. Mr. Francis will be coming up very early as 8, 8:05, 8:10 is on. So I don't know, he might be coming early exactly 8. So come early. He's going to be sharing a lot with us, right? And as I told you, if you are someone that is looking for a job, how to transition, you are looking at how to take advantage of things and all of that, I'm telling you, tomorrow is your day. You have been applying for job, you've been rejected, you've been trying your best to look for opportunities, international opportunity. I know I'm going to be talking about that tomorrow. So after Mr. Francis is done talking about international opportunity, how do you apply for international job, website you can get international jobs, and also international scholarship. I'll drop a website for us tomorrow when we come, and that website you can apply for international job. Let me shock you. If you come out with a good grade, you can apply for PhD directly, and if you fully funded to the United Kingdom. And I'm going to share some also with the United States and some other countries that you can go. I'm sorry, I have a little bit bias about some countries, so I may not mention it, but like there are some countries that I want you to go. I'm going to share link about that tomorrow. So come, invite a friend, invite an enemy, and I pray the Lord be with us in Jesus' name. Father, we say thank you for today. We thank you for this opportunity, and we pray that you continue to expand and give us wisdom in the name of Jesus. Thank you for helping us today. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen. So thank you, everybody. And for those that need to reach out, you can reach out and have a wonderful day. Bye.